before we get into all that, I want to wish you, John, all good things for season 4. And tell me, did you do anything special for New Year's?
Well, just prior to the new year, I spent 23 hours in jail in Calgary, December 30th and 31st. I guess you'll post your link to my Western Standard column that was published on January 6th. And it was quite, it was negative, it was bad, but in the big picture, and I'll get into more details on that a bit later, I kept on thinking about Tamara Leach, who spent, if my memory serves me correctly, a total of 49 days in prison, much of that or all of that in Ontario, away from her husband and family. We had Pastor James Coates spending, I think, a grand total of 35 days in prison, if my memory serves me correctly, but it was several weeks. It was a long time. We had Pastor Art Pavlovsky spending a lot of time in prison, weeks, if not months. Pastor Tim Stevens arrested unjustly pursuant to an Alberta Health Services injunction, which the Kenney government secured, and that was misapplied. It was never intended to apply to Pastor Tim Stevens, and it was only supposed to apply to the Whistle Stop Cafe. So he spent time in jail, and I think it was a world famous video when he got arrested at his house, and a half dozen crying children watching their father get taken away from them by the Jason Kenney health authorities. So it's just, 23 hours was very, very easy. It was an absolute cakewalk compared to what these great Canadians have gone through. So then I was escorted to cell A14, and spent the better part of the next 23 hours there. It was about 12 feet by 12 feet. It was concrete. There's no bed. There's no mattress, no pillow, no blanket, nothing. They got a toilet and a sink and a lovely little camera on the ceiling to ensure that you have zero privacy while you're there. And the walls were white, and the ceiling was quite tall. It wasn't your regular, whatever it is, 9 feet, the regular type of ceiling you'd have in your typical Canadian home. It was a bit taller than that. And there's a toilet and a sink, and I was told that the water was safe to drink. So